everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday again, and it's time for Tuesday Tips. Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things, which is pom poms. If you've been to Craft Habit or followed us at all, you know that pom poms is how we started. This is a kit we have. It's a pom pom and tassel garland, and I've got all sorts of cute little bubbly guys on here. Today I'm going to show you how to make two kinds of striped pom poms. Got some samples here. There's one kind that's got different stripes all the way across. There's another kind where the stripes are mirrored, where the outside match each other and then it goes in and in. I'm going to show you both kinds. These are super sized. These are jumbo pom poms. They come with a huge pom pom maker. It takes about half a skein of yarn each, but they're very fun to have around, to play with, to have a snowball fight with if you need to. I'm going to make some slightly smaller today because these take a long time. And you know, you may be on a lunch break and you don't want to watch me make pom poms for an hour. So I'm going to start with the striped version. So this one, oh, hang on. First things first. This is a pom pom maker. You can make pom poms all sorts of ways. You can make them around your hand. You can make a little cardboard thing. But this is our favorite device. It makes beautiful round pom poms. Hard to trim them at all. It's super fast. It's inexpensive, but it'll last pretty much forever. This one is by Clover, and this comes in a bunch of sizes. This is the large. There's 3 smaller sizes, and there's the jumbo that I was telling you about. And this pom pom maker has 4 arms. And when you make your pom poms, you wind around sets of arms at a time. So, back to the stripes. To make this, you're going to wind yarn around this sort of smile looking part of your pom pom maker, and for the striped version you're going to wind in big chunks. So here I've already done this side. I have a navy blue, gray, white, and a hot pink. I just wound a little bit in each section. They overlap each other a little bit, but for the most part they're separate. After I wound this, I'm going to close this up. I want to make sure that when it's closed, we have this striped pattern, like this. So I want to make sure the pinks line up, the whites line up, the grays and the blues. So I started with my pink here, so that matches. I got my white here. Grab my gray yarn. And this is super simple to wrap. You just drape it over the leg there. You hold it with a finger for a minute until I've wrapped a few loops over it. And for pom-poms, the puffier the better. You can wrap yarn until there's so much that's full across the top, but with this large size you don't need quite that much yarn. Sometimes that could be a little bit too much. I'm going to wrap this pretty good. I got some line with the other stuff. I grabbed my favorite pom-pom scissors. They are small and spring-loaded and very sharp. You'll see they come in handy a little bit when we carry those in the store. I'm going to go for my last color, which is a navy blue, and wrap that around here. Again, I'm just going to drape it over the loop there. When you're wrapping, it's important that your yarn stays underneath sort of little feet here. It won't make a huge difference if you wrap it over, but you don't need to. It's better to keep it all under the feet like that. I'm going to keep wrapping this until it seems about as full as the other pieces. That looks pretty good. Cut that. And the nice thing about these pom pom makers is once you've wrapped, you can turn this to the inside, and now it's a little donut, but it's holding those threads in place for you. Although I wrapped them pretty tight, so they're not going to come out. So we've got this. We need to cut another piece of yarn. I'm just going to pick my blue. I'm cutting a pretty long piece. Doesn't need to be that long, but you'll see why it's good to have a long one soon. So now the cutting part. On the side of your pom pom maker, you'll see there's a little channel between the 2 sets of arms. This is where these super sharp tip scissors come in handy. You're going to get right in here. Let's see if I can get in the camera. There we go. Get those scissors in there and start snipping that yarn. And these are great. This is such thick yarn. If you picked up your regular kitchen scissors, maybe even your regular sewing scissors, the tips aren't going to be strong enough to cut like this. But these little scissors are perfect for it. So I've cut all the way across there. I want to make sure there's no little bits of yarn, turn it over, same thing on this side in this channel. I'm gonna snip, snip, snip. All right, so all the way around there. To tie this off, I'm gonna take my yarn that I cut a moment ago and lofted my hair. It's gonna go in between these two halves of the Pom Pom Maker. I'm gonna pull it in there. It's gonna kind of floss in there till it disappears. I'm gonna come up this side, pull it so it's all together, and then we're just gonna tie once until it disappears inside, and then one more time to make the knot. All right, now, moment of truth, we're gonna open up all four arms. There's one, there's two, the other two are over here. There's 3 and 4. Then grab these two middle bits. You're gonna pull it apart, kind of like when you separate an Oreo. So, 2 pieces, I can put that back together for next time. And here is my fluffy striped pom pom with its pink, white, gray, and navy blue stripes. I've got this long string here. If I wanted to hang it from somewhere, I could keep this. If I didn't want to, I can just cut it off. And like I said, you don't have to do much trimming on these pom poms. There's a couple little errant bits and pieces, but really not very many. It makes a nice smooth pom pom. If you've ever done the ones where you go around your hand or cardboard, you know that to make it round, it takes a lot of cutting. So this actually is a nice, slightly more sustainable pom pom. So there is one method of stripes, side by side. The next one is our mirrored stripes. And this one I've already got prepped as well. I'm using different colors. I just did 3 on this one, but you can really do as many as you want. So, on this style striped pom pom, instead of making this colors next to each other, you're actually layering them on top. So you just have to remember what order you went in. So I think I had purple first, then peach, then green. So I've got this side all wrapped up, and you can see it's really puffy. It's almost flat across the top. That smile turned into a taco. That's my pom pom tip. Close that up, and I'm going to start with my purple. Again, drape it over here, wrap it up as fast as I can. I'm so glad people are watching. Hi Kim, hi Mom. Kim, you're in Seattle. I miss you. Mom, I miss you too. You're only in Cary though. So, I'm going to wrap this up and keep up some weird chatter while I do. Anybody have questions about pom-poms? What to do with them? What makes a good pom-pom? Other tips? We have some really good kits in store. We have a kit to make that pom-pom garland I was showing you earlier. It has pom-poms and tassels on it. And that kit has yarn and instructions and everything you need to make that whole garland. We also have some kits that are just for making little mini baby pom-poms. Those are fun. We've been doing some classes. Let's see, my next, purple's done. We're gonna do peach next. We do some classes making wreaths, and you can add pom-poms to your wreaths, which is really cute and festive. We have a wreath where you can put pom-poms on temporarily, so you can change your pom-poms out for your seasonal wreath if you want to. What else? They make really good cat toys, super good cat toys. There's a whole underground craft community of pom-pom makers who people make them so intricate. Fruit, they make strawberries, they make apples, they make little animals. If you use wool yarn, you can use a felting needle to go in and create different shapes. You can make certain parts of your pom-pom more dense. I've seen people make like animals, little mice, elephants, really cool stuff. This is acrylic yarn. You couldn't do it with acrylic yarn, but with wool yarn you could. So there's a whole pom-pom rabbit hole you could go down if you were so inclined. All right, well, my last color, I got my green, and I think that I put more purple and peach than I should have because there's not a whole lot of room for green to go on here, but that is okay. It means it's gonna have a big purple stripe in the center and slightly smaller peach stripes on the sides, and then just a little bit of green around the outside. All right, I think this is pretty full pom-pom, so I'm going to cut this off, close it up, and I'm going to use the green yarn to tie my, no, I'm going to use the purple yarn to tie my pom-pom off, because purple is the color that's in the center, and then this will just blend right in. So again, super pom-pom scissors, gonna get in there and snip. And I tell you, there's something very satisfying about scissors that work well. If you have someone in your life who sews, they probably have scissors that you are not allowed to touch. Respect that. Sharp scissors are important. My house is full of specialty scissors, and many of them have turned into non-specialty scissors due to misuse. I'm not blaming my husband, it's probably me. But yeah, sharp scissors, there's not much better. All right, so you can kind of see already we've got the green, peach, and purple reflected rainbow going on. I'm going to tie this off again. That's right, scissors are the best. So this goes through the middle, kind of floss it in there. I like to just hold it, hang it. I'm going to step back through holding. There we go. So I'm going to tie. It's okay that it's twisting. It's going to untwist. Tie right to the middle. And then one more time. This is tying a knot around all these tiny strands of yarn. So one thing I see happen when I teach pom-poms is about the fourth or fifth pom-pom, people get confident and they forget this step, and they've wrapped their yarn, they've snipped it, they open this thing up, and all these tiny pieces of yarn go flying out. So remember, tying the belt is really important. So here we go. We've got arms coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna pull it apart like an Oreo cookie. And give it a little floof. And there we go. There is Striped Pom Pom Method 2. This one kind of looks like a little mohawk to me because the ends, the stripe kind of fades a little bit, but I love these. They're super fun. They make great decorations. They're really fun for kids to do. And again, I'm going to recommend the Pom Pom Maker. Comes in a million sizes, and they're very good. So that's it for today's Tuesday tip. I think we're going to start putting these on YouTube afterwards. So if you missed a Tuesday and you can't find it on Facebook, you can go back and find us on YouTube. We'll post a link to that YouTube channel when we've got it. So here are 2 types of stripy pom-poms. Here they are in jumbo. And I hope you had a good time and the rest of your week is lovely. And don't forget to vote.